Nashville Sound by Susan Scott, September 1976. Interviewer: I read somewhere that if William Shakespeare was alive today, he'd probably be writing country music. Do you have a comment on that one way or another? Tom T. Hall. There are a lot of people, and I am one of them, that think Shakespeare is alive today. Only we call him Willie Nelson. William Shakespeare and Willie Hugh Nelson were both raised from hard, humble beginnings, and both went on to achieve success with their endeavors. Both men were said to be ahead of their time in their separate field of the arts, and each earned their places with perseverance and determination. Neither had much public acceptance in the early parts of their careers, but once that acceptance was attained, they were toasted by their peers. The important people of the day sought their company and advice. Both men were known as loners, and each spread goodwill wherever they went. Each made their mark on the history of the arts. William Shakespeare with the English theater, and Willie Nelson with 4th of July picnics on the flat plains of Texas. Garland, Texas. Being invited to a Willie Nelson recording session at Autumn Sound Studios turned out to be quite a treat. In the course of the 3 days he spent in the studio cutting the album, The Sound in Your Mind, there was no less than an extra 28 or more people wandering in and out at all times. It was working with Willie's positive attitude which made everything flow easily. In the control room, amidst the gathering of friends, family football players, and other entertainers, Phil York, the studio engineer, sat pushing, pulling, and twisting the knobs of the control panel while the musicians on the inside played their instruments. "Come on in the studio with us," said Willie on one of his infrequent trips outside the microphone studio. "Come in and see what we do in here." Cautiously, I slipped inside the door and positioned myself on the floor close to the wall. I leaned on the Lone Star beer cooler and found myself opening beer and cold drinks as the members of the family, Jody Payne, Rex Ludwig, B. Spears, Bobbie Nelson, Mickey Raphael, and Paul English, requested them. "Okay, what kind of tune do you all want to do now?" asked Willie of the family. Willie is one of the only entertainers to use his road band in the studio. They are what the people hear when they buy tickets, so they get the same thing on record. The family is good, and I'm proud of them. "Let's do something a little upbeat this time," countered Jody Payne. "We've already done 2 slow ones. Let's do a fast one right now." "Yeah, that sounds good," said B. Spears. "How about You've Got the Money?" chimed in Bobbie Nelson, dwarfed behind her monstrous piano over in the corner of the room. "That sounds pretty good," said Willie. "Is everybody agreeable to that?" Everyone shook their heads, and Willie began the song with the count, then headed into the first measure with his guitar. "Wait, that's not right," he said as he stopped. "Bobbie, you take the first part of the song on the piano, and Mickey, you do the harmonica thing you do, okay?" He started again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 licks on the guitar, and he was off again. This time, the finished the entire song. "That sounded pretty good. Let's try another take," he said when it was finished. They played the song again. "That sounded good to me," said B afterwards. "Let's go inside and listen." "Sounds good," said Willie, as he laid down his old autographed Martin classical guitar. "Anybody else have any objections?" "Let's go listen, but I think I could do the part a little better," commented Bobbie. As the crew headed for the control room, Willie stopped to say hello to fellow entertainer and Texan, Steve Fromholz. "Let's do you tune next," said Willie. "Get your guitar and do it with us." After listening to the playbacks of the previous song, everybody headed back into the studio. "Got the words for me and Willie? They're written right here," said Fromholz. "I'll sing it to everybody so they can know what it sounds like." He proceeded to sing "I'd Have to Be Crazy" to the family and Willie. Willie adjusted the lyric sheet on his music stand and started into the number, but it sounded much different when Willie sang it. As he phrased the lyrics into his own style, the song took a more pronounced shape and picked up more feeling. Willie closed his eyes as he became more and more comfortable with the lyrics. Fromholz joined in on the choruses, feeding the words to Willie, who seemed totally removed from everything but the song. On the final mixdown of the record, you can hear Fromholz singing the words to Willie. There was very little instrumentation behind the lyrics, as everyone in the studio became engrossed with the words and got to listening more than playing. Even Willie on the first takes played some rhythm with himself. In the final mixdowns some 3 weeks later, everyone crow, "Thank you. See you next time."